Digestive system. Digestion begins in the mouth, well before food reaches the stomach. When we see, smell, taste, or even imagine a tasty snack, our salivary glands, which are located under the tongue and near the lower jaw, begin producing saliva. This flow of saliva is set in motion by a brain reflex that's triggered when we sense food or think about eating. In response to this sensory stimulation, the brain sends impulses through the nerves that control the salivary glands, telling them to prepare for a meal. As the teeth tear and chop the food, saliva moistens it for easy swallowing. A digestive enzyme called amylase, which is found in saliva, starts to break down some of the carbohydrates, starches, and sugars in the food even before it leaves the mouth. Swallowing, which is accomplished by muscle movements in the tongue and mouth, moves the food into the throat or pharynx. The pharynx, a passageway for food and air, is about 5 inches long. A flexible flap of tissue, called the epiglottis, reflexively closes over the windpipe when we swallow to prevent choking. From the throat, food travels down a muscular tube in the chest called the esophagus. Waves of muscle contractions called peristalsis force food down through the esophagus to the stomach. At the end of the esophagus, a muscular ring called a sphincter allows food to enter the stomach and then squeezes shut to keep food or fluid from flowing back up into the esophagus. The stomach muscles churn and mix the food with acids and enzymes, breaking it into much simpler, digestible pieces. An acidic environment is needed for the digestion that takes place in the stomach. Glands in the stomach lining produce about 3 quarts or 2.8 liters of these digestive juices each day. Some substances such as water, salt, sugars, and alcohol can be absorbed directly through the stomach.